Shalom. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that teach and rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide, that's in the faith, and exalt the names of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick lesson, okay, touching on this video that's off the beloved Elder Yashawamba from the GMS, or Great Millstone, Dallas branch. And this is off his page 2 through and info, okay? And basically, this video that he have on his page that I'm going to do a response off, or a video off, is this individual, okay, by the name of Yoravi Noah Harari, okay? No, sound like a small hatter, okay, but least, okay, but not least, that I'm going to get into this video. But, this individual that's recently been, popping up on the scene, okay, which is a biblical Edomite, a true biblical Edomite, okay, and he's part of the handlers of these elites of Esau Edom that's ruling the world right now, okay, the ones that call themselves the illuminated ones, okay. And I'm gonna play this video that he's making more of a boasting and proud statement against the God of the Bible, man. Okay, against the Heavenly Father and His Son, which their name, the Heavenly Father name is Yahweh, and His Son name is Yahweh Shai in the Paleo Hebrew, and they are the power of the Israelites. Okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the whole Bible is dedicated to us, the Israelites, man. And the Bible constantly go against the ways of the wicked, which is Esau Edom, okay, and their characteristics shows, okay, their pride shows how they really feel toward the Most High, and how they got a God complex, thinking that they're better than the Most High, okay, because we're in the time that Yahweh Shai Shai has set Esau Edom up to rule, but now we're coming to their downfall. And as we're approaching their downfall, as we're approaching the second coming of Yahweh Shai, okay, and now they're in the height of their power as they're pushing the NWO. Now, in this video, he's going to go into, basically trying to downplay the power of the Most High, okay, in the scriptures, and his whole motive now through technology, okay, which they call the AI, okay. They're pushing transhumanism, matching or mixing man with machine, okay? And that's why we're seeing more and more now as they pushing the MOTB, the micro, okay, implants in the head, in the brain, okay? All type of technology that Yahweh Shai blessed them with. But through that, they're going to boast and they're going to brag to the point that they think they're better than Yahweh Bashim Shai, the God of Israel, man. Okay, but Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to sadly disappoint them. And he's allowing them go as far as he want them to until they be taken out of power, man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and I'm going to get into this lesson, going into some scriptures about the pride of Esau Edom when it comes to them coming against the ways of Yahweh Shai Shai, man. Okay, so let me go ahead and play it.
So we can make God as angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains. We don't care. We still have water because science has managed to go way beyond the expectations of the ancient Hebrew. If you read really the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament, it's all about agricultural production. It's about rain, it's about pestilence, it's about fertility. And now we are much better than the God of the Bible. I mean, in the Bible, you have these recurring droughts that the people of Israel do something wrong, God's become angry, drought, no water. And now Israel has built in recent years a huge desalination factory on the shores of the Mediterranean. And most drinking water in Israel today actually come from these plants, from these factories. So we can make God as angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains. We don't care. We still have water.
Hey, Con, so you see the pride of Esau Edom, man. Okay, talking about some of the technology that they have today surpass the knowledge of the God of the Bible, man. Okay, which is the God of Israel, which the true Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that descended out of that bloodline by the seed of the Father, man. Okay, because he made the statement about Israel, okay, that got factories that able to have drinking water. Okay, but you know when he say Israel, he talk about the phonies, man. Okay, the small hatters. Okay, hey, but just show you the pride of Esau Edom. Okay, Thomas, so they can make God angry. He can stop the rain, and that won't matter because of the technology that they have. Okay, and you know they got that certain technology. Okay, as the heart machine. Okay, certain weather modified machines or factories that can create on water. Okay, rainwater. Okay, create clouds. Okay, they got the technology to create food. Okay, such as GMOs. But all of it is tainted. All of it is tainted because it's not natural, man. Okay, and it goes back to technology, man. Okay, as he say that they have the science, okay, the new age science to surpass the God of the Bible, man. But that show you the pride of Esau Edom. Okay, and so I'm gonna play it one more time, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into the scriptures.
So we can make God as angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains. We don't care. We still have water because science has managed to go way beyond the expectations of the ancient.
And see what happening now, man. Us that's in the faith, and those of us that's watching and seeing the signs, and we seeing Yahweh Shema Shah bringing plagues, man. Okay, but we also know that the Lord had gave Esau Edom the blessing of technology to do miracles, man. Okay, all the money that they spent, okay, putting into, like I say, GMO food, playing with the CERN, okay, the particles out of space, trying to open up portals, okay, but all that's gonna come to naught, man. Okay, but these devils, that's what they always do, boast and brag against the power of Israel. Okay.
Hebrew. If you read really the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament, it's all about agricultural production. It's about rain, it's about pestilence, it's about fertility.
And all these things are happening today. Okay, they've been taking place, man. Okay, such as the natural way of the ecosystem. Okay, and Yahweh Shema Shah is turning it up more as we can see these natural disasters, man. Okay, and like I say, Esau Edom play a big part into a lot of these natural disasters that causing these earthquakes, wildfires. Okay, by the way of their heart machine. Okay, hey, but all that is Yahweh Shema Shah giving them the power on the left hand side. Okay, that eventually he's gonna show his power on the right hand side, which is Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and the elect of the nation of Israel being joint heirs. Okay, because the power that Esau Edom have is the power of Satan on the left hand side, man, which all goes back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But that's the pride of these devils, man. Okay, and that's the Lord saying that they are children of fools. Okay, they were children of base men. Okay, because now ever since Esau Edom has gained rulership of the earth, this is the pride that he's showing forth off now due to the technology that he have. Okay?
Now we are much better than the God of the Bible. I mean, in the Bible you have these recurring droughts.
And there wasn't no psych behind that. okay? Because these devils truly believe, okay, in their warped mind that they really that on a high level, okay, due to their technology. But they're far from the Most High, man. Okay, the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And it's going to be seen in the times that we're coming into as we're coming to the time of their downfall. Okay, and the Lord going to allow them to boast in their technology, in their miracles. Okay, to have majority of the world to submit, especially when it comes to you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. That's going to take a pledge, okay, to bow to this NWO, man. Okay, to his image, and the image represent the technology and where he's heading. Okay, it's the system that they want to put in place. Okay, the system they want to put in place, man, by their technology. Okay, and transhumanism is one of the image or the one part of the image that they want to push, man. Okay, through their AI. Okay, through they where they say science, which is pseudoscience, which the word pseudo mean fake. Okay, and the word science mean knowledge, and the knowledge that they have is not of the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai when it comes to righteousness. Once again, the knowledge that they have is wickedness and what's against the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay?
That the people of Israel do something wrong, God's become angry, drought, no water. And now,
And see, and these devils, they truly know who the true biblical Hebrew Israelites are, man. Okay? Because anytime that we did went off, the Lord punished us, man. Just as so now, because we in the time of our captivity and our punishment up under Esau, Edom. Okay? He's one of them. He's an Edomite. Okay? Right along with a handful of them that's trying to forward this NWO, man. Okay? But in their mind, they figure that the Most High never going to come back and deliver us. Okay? We're going to be on the bottom forever. We're going to continue on going after the ways of America and after the ways of this Esau Edom system and what they want to implement. Okay? Hey, but Yahweh Shema Shah is raising up the elect. Okay? That 144,000 and that 1/3 that's standing on their feet. Okay? By the way of the highways and byways. Okay? The street ministry. And by this word is being pushed, man. Mainly by the way of the internet. Okay? And the true believers, us of the hopeful elect, Yahweh Shem Shah gave us the insight about the last days, how Esau Edom is going to move forward, trying to establish this NWO by the way of its advanced technology. But we also have the insight, know that Yahweh Shah is going to disappoint them. Okay?
Israel has built in recent years a huge desalinization factory on the shores of the Mediterranean. And most drinking water in Israel today actually come from these plants, from these factories. So we can make God as angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains. We don't care. We still have water.
And once again, man, that's the pride of Esau Edom. And you have individuals, in the background laughing, okay, making mockery, scoffing, okay. Hey, but that's need be, okay, because once Yahweh Shem Shah show his wrath and bring judgment, okay, ain't gonna be no laughing in the near future at the times we coming into. And we starting to see Yahweh Shem Shah bringing forth prophecy as we speak, man. And as the devil speaking their great words, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the scriptures. As they're speaking their great words against Yahweh Shem Shah, and the Lord setting them up for the biggest fall in mankind when it comes to these kingdoms at their peak ruling. Because all nations that once ruled different empires had their end. And America and NATO, the European system, the EU, the beast, okay, right along with the NWO that they're trying to establish from these elites on down, hey, they're going to be disappointed as well. And they're going to have the biggest fall, okay, because eventually Yahweh Shai is going to come back by the way of the hosts of the angels, the chariots, which they don't have. They got so much technology, but their technology don't match up to the advanced technology of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai when it comes to the chariots, man. Okay, the angels, what the world call UFOs, man. And they still scratching their head about how these chariots can maneuver, okay? the magnificent power that these chariots have, which is the angels, man. Okay? And eventually this place, America, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear destruction, by their own technology that the Lord gave them. Okay? So that show you how much power that Yahweh Shem Yahushua have, man. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the scriptures. And I'm going to start off with Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And this is going into Esau, Edom, okay? Especially, mainly in the times that we're in now. And it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, okay? And that's what that devil was doing just now, okay? Boasting, speaking great words, okay? Not him only, but that's how a lot of these elites on down feel, okay? Because they have been put up on a high pedestal by the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, putting them in that position, man. Okay, through their technology, through their riches, okay, their wealth, okay, or through their military might, okay, through them having total control, man. Okay, and it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And the saints are the Israelites. Okay, us, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, us, God's chosen people. Okay, and that's what they definitely have done since we've been over here on the shores of America in this captivity and constantly being oppressed, man. And in their mind, they figure that they're going to keep us down forever, man. They think that we're never going to rise, man. Okay, that's the thoughts of these elites on down to the less luminary ones, man. Okay, but we want them to keep thinking that way. And it says, and he shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. So there's going to be a point of time, okay, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deliver us, the Israelites, start with the elect. And we start to see that now, man. Okay, but in the midst of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua waking the elect up, and his word is being preached all throughout the world, hey, these devils in their mind thinking that it never come to pass, man. Okay? So they, they changing times, they changing laws. Okay? Everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua deem as good here in the earth, they contrary to it. Okay? They want to set man up how it's supposed to be. Okay? Because this devil recently also talked about eternal life. Okay? And Apostle Gabar did a video on that earlier. Okay? How they want to go with transhumanism, matching man with machine, okay, with this technology putting it inside of men, biometric, okay, to the point that they say that their technology is so advanced that they can control death, okay, to the point that that they're trying to push that people can live forever, man. Okay, show you how simple Esau Edom is. Okay, even though they deem themselves to be smart and so wise, but once again, their wisdom is not real wisdom, okay? It's wickedness, okay? Hey, they ain't even had no direct into them being born here on this earth, man. That come from the Heavenly Father and His Son, from the spiritual realm, okay? They never had a set time of when we're going to be born here on the earth and when man can die. Hey, this individual, Yavral Noel, or Noah, Haral, okay, whatever his name is, he never know, man. This can be his last day today here on the earth, man. Okay, just as he thought he could have been, he never knew that he was going to be born at this certain time. Is a time going to come when the Lord going to bring judgment upon him, okay? Yeah, but this devil might be reserved for captivity, because that's where these elites of Esau, Edom, on down, and to all these Edomites' future is, right along with the rest of these heathen nations, to be servants unto us in the kingdom after the destruction of America and the deliverance of the elect, by the way of the chariots, man. Okay, they're going to go into captivity. Okay, starting with these elites. Let me see. And it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy until the end. And then we're at that point in time where the judgment is about to take place, man. The judgment of Esau, Edom, starting with the destruction of America. And we starting to see that now. Okay? Okay, we coming to the time of the Third World War, civil unrest, famine. And these devils are things that's happening. They got a lot of influence in it, man. Okay? They cause a lot of these things, okay, orchestrated, okay, by design, okay, mischief, okay, the word mischief, okay, in certain terms going into evil done by design, okay. And so the Lord allowed them to do certain things on the left-hand side so he can boast them up just to show his power and disappoint them. And that's what is going to happen, okay. And it says, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And it says, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. And that's starting with Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay, when the Lord Yahushua established the kingdom here on the earth, okay, in the land of Israel, which, by the way, that land is going to be toast, okay, by the way of thermonuclear fire, just for us to rightfully own our land again, because the land that the people that's over there in that land are not the original, okay, and they have defiled that land, okay. But once Yahushua cleanse that land, okay, we're gonna rightfully own our land, and that's where the kingdom is going to be established, okay, the foundation of the kingdom, okay, starting with the elect and all these nations that's going to be reserved from the missiles and from the destruction. They're going to go into captivity. Okay, once again, starting with the elites of Esau, Edom. Okay? And this devil might be one of them. Okay? Since you want to talk about transhumanism and think they can live forever and they can outdo the works of the Most High. Okay, let's see they do outdo the work of the Most High, which part of his work is to put them in captivity, to put them to work. Okay, so that's it on that. Let me go to the book of, and that's why you see now that when we talk about subjects such as this, the men of the Lord, okay, the prophets, the Lord willing, I'm part of that number, okay, and they want to cut your videos, man, because they're getting exposed, okay, and anytime they come with their pride, okay, their statements about their technology, and we, counteract with the scriptures and let them know, hey, your future is dim. Your future is soon your NWO is soon going to be disappointed, man. Okay, and that'll get to these devils, man. Till they come to the point they want to come with censorship, okay, misinformation, okay. But they supposed to be so high mighty when it comes to them being better than the God of the Bible, man. Okay, let me get this. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. And it says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. And that's Esau, Edom. Okay, because at the meantime, these elites on down to the less luminary ones, they're trying to forward this NWO. And you got these other nations ready to go to war, okay, against them, okay, such as Russia, China, okay. And, in their heads, they got certain influence into the NWO, okay, but the Lord is bringing that division, okay, to these other countries that ready to, putting the spirit on these other countries that ready to come with war against NATO, the EU, and America, and the state of Israel, man, which totally is controlled by Esau, Edom, okay, the top elites, man, okay, but you got these other countries ready to go to war, man, and all these countries, they despise Esau, Edom, mainly the small hatters, man, okay, because they the main problem in the earth. Verse 3, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. And that's what their original habitation is, okay, the caves, okay. That's why you got the term called, as they call themselves, Caucasians, meaning cave dweller, okay. And their history is very known to be in the mountains, okay, because that's part of their characteristics, okay. And it's mainly known during the time of Mount Seir or Mount Petra, Okay, and also during the time of the Dark Ages, while they was pushed up there um, in the southern Russia, Georgia. Okay, the Caucasus Mountains, man. Okay, so that's their history that they trying to escape and run from. Okay, but the Bible constantly bring it up. Okay, the same God that this individual Yoel denying and think that they're better than the Most High. Okay, but there came a point in time that they was dwelling in the cliffs of the rocks, man, at a low state, and they're gonna go back to that low state once Yahweh Shemel Shai take them out of power, man, and remind them who they are. That they're the Edomites, they're the wicked. Okay, and that they're going to go into captivity, and that the Lord never been with them. Okay? And it says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that say in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's going into his pseudoscience, his technology, man. Okay, he got satellites out of space. Okay, like I say, man, dealing with the CERN. Okay, trying to deal with the particles out of space to open up portals. Okay, you know, the technology that he have here on the earth. Okay, trying to advance his NWO. Okay, especially when they introduced that MOTB, which is fastly approaching, man. Okay, and once that implemented, hey, the Lord gonna speed everything up quick. Okay, for those that take the MOTB, especially the ones of our people mainly, okay, they're gonna be destroyed by the way of the thermonuclear fire. Okay, Revelation 14 verse 9. And what they're gonna do, okay, as we're approaching this new system they want to put in place, is gonna replace the currency of the physical dollar and put everything into position of a digital currency. Okay, Revelation 13 verse 16. Okay, and if you talk about that, your videos get terminated, man. But I'm gonna continue on. Okay, but that's their pride, man. They think that the Lord never gonna bring them down. Okay, and it says, verse 4, and it says, though thou hast exalt thyself as the eagle. Okay, the eagle is known as one of these symbols. Okay, the eagle is a proud bird, a scavenge bird, man, a predator, an apex predator. Okay, that soar and fly higher than any other fowl or any other bird. Okay, and that's why the Lord gave them the symbol of the eagle, representing their pride. Okay, and it said, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars. Yeah, once again, they satellites. Okay, these space programs, okay, such as NASA, they fighter jets, they planes. Okay, that's them exalting themselves as if they're higher than the Most High, man. Okay, and it says, this will I bring thee down, say the Lord. Okay, and that's what eventually going to happen, man. Okay, if these come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? And that's Esau Edom. Okay, he don't rape, rob, and stole everything. Okay, that's how he conquered the whole world. Okay, by theft, by bloodshed, by the way of the sword, which is his blessing. Okay, his military might. Okay, and advance of his military might now is also his technology. Okay, that's also part of his rulership. Okay, that go hand in hand with his power source, man. Okay, but Esau Edom gained the whole world. Okay, by ill-gotten gain, by treachery, you know, being treacherous. Okay, Salaki being treacherous, man. Okay, but in his mind, he think that he's never going to pay for that. You don't think there's a higher power that's going to condemn them or bring judgment upon them for that, man. Especially what they done to us. Okay, but that's the pride. And it says, would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Yeah, and because that's an ancient custom. You know, when you had a vine of grapes, okay, which will be known as a welfare system. There's certain grapes that you left behind for the poor, for the need, okay, to get their portion, so they can be, you know, well off or eaten. Okay, that they can eat, they can take those grapes or, you know, what's left over and sell them. okay, make money themselves, okay, or trades, okay, but not Esau Edom. He want everything for himself, man, okay, to the point that he want to karama, okay, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, everybody, okay, and want everybody on his database, man, okay, and what Carl Schwab said, okay, that people will have nothing and be happy as he's introducing that fourth industrial revolution, man, okay, through their technology, okay, transhumanism. And Carl Schwab, he big up this individual that what I was just playing, okay, your Ravi, okay, and other individuals, man, okay, such as Barack Obama, okay, but that's the pride of Esau Edom, okay, they don't want to leave nothing, they want everybody under their control, man, from these elites, man, okay, even a portion of their own people, okay, the nobodies, as they deem as nothing but slaves, okay, they want to enslave their own kind, okay, and that's why you see an uproar of the average Edomite that's ready to take a stand against these elites and the governments that they put in play to force the NWO, man. Okay. And it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Okay, yeah, because Yahweh Shemel Shai is exposing them. Okay. And they can't get away from the true fact that they are the biblical Edomites and that Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to bring judgment upon them. But in their mind, they think that they're gonna overtake Yahweh Shemel Shai and thus the Lord's chosen people through their advanced technology that they have, which is nothing compared to the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And they're gonna soon find that out, man, in a hard way. Proverbs chapter 24, verse I start off at 1. And it says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. And that's what we out there telling our people, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites, okay, that the times that we coming into, that Esau, Edom, these elites, the wicked, this devil, is trying to introduce or going to introduce this NWO, okay, and he want everybody to submit to it, man, okay, by the way of draconian measures or by the way of gradualism, conditioning, okay, as they moving towards a cashless society in a digital system, okay, and a lot of people, they're gonna be willing to bow down and submit due to, like I say, the lack of food, okay, the lack of water, the lack of energy, power, okay, the money being obsolete, okay, at the time of uncivil unrest, okay, and they're gonna paint the image or the narrative is that they can help. This is the solution. Okay, and a lot of people are gonna fall for it because they trust in this place now, man. How much more when things get tighter and all hell break loose, man. But that's why Yahweh Shemel Shai have his men out there constantly giving that warning of what's to come. And eventually Esau Edom is gonna be taken out of power. Okay, as the scripture says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Okay, let me get that. That's Proverbs 11 and 21. And I'll go back to that. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Yeah, so though majority of people, they're going to fall and submit to Esau Edom. Okay, because they're not going to trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, mainly the 2/3. Okay, but Esau Edom is going to be judged. And 2/3 of our people are going to be judged right along with them. Right along with the rest of these heathen nations that's insignificant and that salvation is not for. Okay, because only a remnant is going to be saved out of the nation of Israel. Okay, and it says, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, and that's the elect. Okay, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Negroes, Latinos, and Native American descent, once again by the seed of your father. Okay, because we're scattered amongst all nations, and the Lord is going to deliver the elect that's scattered amongst all nations. Okay, but it starts mainly here in America. Okay. Now let me go back to Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart study destruction, and their lips talk mischief. And that's Esau Edom. And that was a clear example of that individual in a video clip that I played, man. Okay? It's saying that, if God stopped the rain, we got furthermore technology that can overcome that. Okay? And we don't even care if we make him angry. Okay? He said in a laughing matter, hey, but he was deadly serious, man. And those individuals in the audience laugh and, took everything as a joke. Okay? But that's these elites' mind frame. Okay? It says, for their heart study destruction and their lips talk mischief. Once again, the word mischief means evil done by design. Okay? And that's all they study is destruction. Okay? How they can depopulate the earth more. How they can push more, illness. Okay? How much more they can bring destruction so they can continue on being on top. And at the same time, enslave the rest, okay, that they want to see, want to deem as or be as they servants, man. Okay, as they introduce this NWO, which we're in it now, man. We coming to that point of it now. Okay, that's it on that. Now let me go to Psalms 73. And I'm going to start off at verse 3. Psalms chapter 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Now just a chapter ago, Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1, the Lord said, be not envious, okay, for evil men, okay, which is Esau Edom, okay. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Yeah, because a lot of our people, they see Esau Edom in that height of their power. They got everything in control. They got all the riches. Okay, so our people feel like Esau Edom has to be the way of the solution to hope in. Okay, as things getting tighter and things getting worse, man. Okay, but the Lord say, not to be envious at them. Okay, verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Yeah, these elites, man, they figure that they'll never be taken out of power. Okay, all the way down to the less luminary ones, man, as they engineering this NWO, man. Okay, and they say they self feel like, they'll never be taken out of power, man. As I made mention, their whole thing now is to move forward with the NWO, and part of that NWO is transhumanism, to have the ability to try to live forever, okay, with machines and men, okay, biometrics, okay. And it says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And that's these elites. And the reason for that, because Yahweh Shema Shah saving them for the best, okay, when it comes to the destruction, and they going in captivity. Okay, but they're not in trouble as other men such as us, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, because we're in captivity and we're under the curses. And Esau Edom helped further the curses, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai on the left-hand side. Okay, the Lord set Esau Edom up as that sword, as that whipping stick, okay, to punish us. Okay, but the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to have favor on the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. And we're seeing that now by the way of the elect waking up through this word being pushed, man. Okay, and we seeing Esau Edom of these elites boasting more and more as their kingdom is going down. Okay, but at the same time, they figure that they're going to rise. They're going to keep going. But all the signs showing towards that Yahweh Shema Shai is about ready to take them out of power, man. Okay, verse 6. Therefore pride compass them about as a change. Violence cover them as a garment, and that's all they know. Okay, death, destruction, mayhem, okay, bloodshed, poverty, okay, oppression, okay. And it says, the eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than their heart could wish. Yeah, because once again, Esau Edom have everything in its position when it comes to rulership and the influence on the earth. Well, what he do, he pushing wickedness, okay? And he want to continue on to deceive the people, okay, to follow his ways, man, okay? They are corrupt, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully, yeah, especially when it comes to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, our oppression, okay, as they're ruling over us, man. Okay, they speak lawfully, man, okay, about our enslavement, okay, and especially these elites, okay. And you, if that individual dissed the God of the Bible, and once again they know who the true Israelites are, how much more us, the Lord's chosen people, as we in this low state, thinking that we'll never be able to rise again, or that our power forgot about us, man. Okay, show you how simple it is that the Lord has raising us up by His word, showing that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai haven't forget about us. Okay, and that's all throughout the Old Testament and the New. Okay, Yahweh Shai is establishing it, man. Okay, He's going to establish it more once he returns, man, and we believe in that, because that's our hope. That's our only hope, and that's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, especially out of all what Esau Edom presenting. Okay, and so our best bet is to wait and hasten in the coming of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because if not, man, we'd be destroyed, man. Okay, well, that's Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. If the Lord didn't shorten the days for the elect's sake, there'd be no flesh saved. And that's how these devils want to move, especially individuals such as us that's involved in this truth. Okay, we ain't gonna have no say so in the NWO, man. Okay, as we're gonna witness individuals that's in this faith. Part of the prophecy is that you're gonna have men and women that's gonna be martyrs. Okay, but the Lord is going to deliver the elect, and those that die in this truth, they're gonna be risen up once Yahweh Shai return. Okay, and they're gonna have their rightful order or lot amongst the elect. Okay, but that's where we're heading. And it says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. Okay, and that's eventually Yahweh Shem Shai is going to disappoint them, man. These elites of Esau Edom, and those that's in league with them are these heathen nations, man. And once again, those are people that want to follow suit. Verse 11, and they say, how do God know? Is there knowledge in the Most High? And that individual, Yoel, okay, he's going to find that out too. Okay, and it says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Yeah, they're talking about these elites of Esau Edom, man. Verily I had cleansed my heart in vain, and washed my hands in innocence. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. And that's going to us, the hopeful elect, man. Okay, catching hell under this captivity of Esau Edom. And we're still in captivity, man. Okay. So, and these scriptures being written before Esau Edom came into existence at this time. So Yahweh Shem Shai already had it set up. Okay. And that's what Esau Edom sadly mistaken. Okay. That's that pride, man. The Lord already had his kingdom forewritten, that it was going to come into power, and it was going to have a mighty great fall, man. Okay? And it says, verse 15, if I say I will speak this, behold, I shall offend against the generation of thy children. And when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Okay, hey, catching hell, man. Okay, being in this captivity. Okay, especially the times that we're in now, as we come into the end of our captivity. And the more and more we're approaching the end of our captivity, the more and more Yahweh Shem Shai putting the spirit on Esau Edom to come harder, man. Okay, but Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be the hope for the elect. Okay, and it says, when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me, until I went into the sanctuary of God. Then understood I therein. Yeah, because the Lord is waking the nation of Israel up, starting with the elect. and us of the hopeful elect, we know that Esau Edom has an end. Okay, even if they can't see it. Okay, when it comes to these elites on down. But us of the elect, the hopeful elect, Yahweh Shema Shai gave us the insight through prophecy, the knowing these scriptures, the interpreting these scriptures, that Esau Edom kingdom is going to fall and he's going to go into captivity, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to reign over them. Okay? And us, the elect, starting with the elect joint heirs, man. Okay? So we know how the kingdom going to end. Verse 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou casted them down into destruction. Yeah. Because right now they feel like they can get away. They can do all type of wickedness. They can boast and brag and talk against the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. But the Lord going to cast them down into destruction, man. Okay? Let me see. That's it on that. Yeah, that's it on that. Now I'm going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 10. And I'll start off at 1. And it says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai? Why hidest thyself in the times of trouble? And that's what it seemed like, okay, to the average person, man. From these elites on down, they think that the Lord doesn't exist. Okay, down to the individuals that don't think there's a higher power, think that we're not in biblical times. Okay, even down to the average wicked 2/3 of our people. Okay, that not expecting Yahweh Bashim Shai to bring forth judgment and to bring forth the prophecy of Yahweh Shai returning to bring salvation to the nation of Israel, man. They're not thinking like that, man. Okay, but the elect has that mind frame. They have the mind of Yahweh Bashim Shai by understanding these scriptures. Verse 2. The wicked in his pride do prosecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. And that's Esau Edom. Okay, and their whole agenda most definitely is how they can keep us down as a nation and destroy us, man. Okay, Psalms the 83rd chapter. Okay, and part of that is going into the NWO, man. Okay, but they're going to be taken by their own devices, and mainly their main device is what's going to bring their kingdom down. Is those thermonuclear missiles. Okay, by the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. And it says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart desire, and blesseth the covenants whom the Lord abhorred. The wicked through the pride of his conscience will not seek after God. God, Yahweh Bashim Shai, is not in all his thoughts. And that was a clear example of that Edomite, man. Okay, that boasts against the God of the Bible. And it's more and more saying that their technology is more advanced. His ways are always grievous, thy judgment are far out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. And best believe me, he puffing at us. Okay? Because we the arch enemy of Esau Edom. Okay? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And he says, and he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. And that's what these devils think, man. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Okay? He sitteth in the lurking places of the village. In the secret places do he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. And that's going into these elites of Esau Edom. Okay, as they come up with these different agendas to further more oppress us and keep us down as a nation. Okay, the Israelites. Okay? And it says, he lieth and waits secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He do catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And part of that net, okay, which is a trap, is when they introduce that MOTB, that micro, okay, that Karatma, okay, by the way of this new system they want to implement, okay? And a lot of our people are going to be taken by it, man. A lot of our people, they simple, and they don't make Yahweh Bashim Shai. They're not making them Yahweh Bashim Shai the trust. Okay, they're going to trust in this devil, man. And Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to give them over to that, man. Because they refuse to hear the word of the Lord, man. while the Lord have his prophets out here. Okay? He croucheth and humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Yeah, like I said, cause how they're going to introduce this NWO, especially the MOTB. Okay, they're going to push it in the form of miracles. Okay, if you take this, okay, now you don't have to carry around cash. Okay, you take this, you know, like the ones that the implement in the head and the brain, you're able to walk again, you're able to see clearly, you're able to have superhuman thoughts. Okay, that's what the devils want to produce, man, and what they want to push, man. And that's part of their miracles through their technology, man. Okay, I want to say it, I'll go ahead and say it, like the Neuralinks. Okay, and then these devils, man, they know what time it is, man. Okay, and the ones of our people that not taking heed, man, it is going to be too bad for them, because this word is on it for the elect. Okay, yeah, but that's what they want to introduce, man. And by that, man, they're going to cause a lot of our people to fall, man. Okay, that's it on that. Matter of fact, let me see. I'll finish off 10. And it says, he crouches and he humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hath hidden his face. He will never see it. And that's what these elites mind frame are. And they coming out with it boldly now. Doing their interviews, all on TV. Okay, doing a press conference or when they present their agenda. And they blankly coming out now saying that we in the NWO. Okay, but we tell our people that, man, they scoff and scorn, man. Like the NWO is a myth. Like it's a fable. Okay, like the Lord ain't exposing these elites and their agenda, what they want to do. Okay, but then once again, they go crouching themselves, okay, present this NWO as a world friendly, okay, world friendly, but in all actuality, is more and more how they can oppress you. Okay, a dictatorship, capitalism, okay, being a tyrant, okay. And it says, he had said in his heart, God had forgotten, he had hidden his face, he would never see it. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up thy hand, forget not the humble. And the Lord is not going to forget the elect, okay. Wherefore do the wicked contemn God? He has said in his heart, thou wilt not require it. Yeah, so and that's what these devils doing. Okay, they trying to contempt Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that's what they exactly going to do. And that's what the Lord want them to do so he can show his power and disappoint them. Okay. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to require it with thy hand. The poor committed himself unto thee, thou art the helper of the fatherless. And that's the elect mind frame. Okay, constantly believing in Yahweh Shem Yahushai to help us, man. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil men. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. And that would eventually going to happen, man. The Lord going to disappoint Esau Edom. The Lord is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear. And that's one of the prayers, as many of the elect, praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. One of the key prayers, man. Okay, that the Lord deliver us from the hands of our enemies, man. Okay, Esau Edom. And he's going to do that because he said what? Thou will cause thy ear to hear. Okay, so Esau Edom, man, you through. To judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. And that's Esau Edom. Okay, that's going to be disappointed, man. Okay, let me get this. Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And that's what these elites, okay, that's what they're doing. They're raging. Okay, and they want to introduce the NWO, but that's a vain thing in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, and us are the hopeful elect, man. Okay, it's vanity, because eventually, as is prophesied in the scriptures, Esau is going to be done away with. He's going to fall. His kingdom is going to be destroyed, man. Okay, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed. Okay, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. And that's what they want to do to us as a nation. Okay, destroy us as a nation, man. Once again, Psalms the 83rd chapter. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. That's what that individual is into, a derision. The Lord got him in a derision, right along with the rest of these elites, on down to the lesser luminary ones, okay, and all these heathen nations, okay, and right about now, 2/3 of our people, but it's going into the elites of Esau, Edom, okay. The Lord got them in derision, thinking that they're going to fulfill this NWO, man, okay. And it says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yeah, the Lord, and ultimately that's going to be done when Yahweh shall return with a host of angels to bring war, okay, to bring fire, right along with those thermonuclear missiles to destroy their beloved kingdom, America. Okay, and once again, the land of Israel. Okay, you have other parts of the earth, these different kingdoms going to be hit by missiles and by the fire of those chariots. But America is going to be completely destroyed and never inhabit. Okay, and the heathens that's being remain after that destruction, starting with the elites, they're going into captivity, man. Okay, that's their future. That's it on that. Now I'll finish out with Daniel. I'm going to get a couple of more scriptures and get ready to close out. Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And it says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And it's going to these elites, NWO, man. Okay, what they're trying to establish, okay? Which the Lord is going to allow them to go to a certain point that they're not able to go past, okay, when Yahweh shall return and bring that destruction. And it says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, okay? And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Yeah, so because when Yahweh shall return at the peak of the NWO, okay, as we're approaching what they want to establish, okay, and when they have people, take that Karabma, and eventually the peak of the Third World War, Yahweh Shah is going to return to fight against these nations' military, mainly Esau, Edom. Okay, he's going to destroy them, man. Okay, a Second Esdras chapter 13 chapter tell you about that. Give you the description of Yahweh Shah return. Okay, Revelation chapter 12. Okay, when Yahweh Shah return with the angels to fight against Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations' military force, yeah, they're going to be destroyed, man. Okay, because the Lord coming back with that angelic power. Okay, that Esau, Edom fan him about. Okay, but he's going to be nowhere near it, man. Only ones that's going to receive that God-like power, okay, is the nation of Israel. Okay, starting with the elect, which the word or the name Israel meaning he prince of God, or he prince of God, he prince of power. Okay, Yashar Allah. Okay, and they're never going to be on our level, man. Continue on. Let me see. That's it on that. Okay, and let me get Job. And that's what they're going to find out too. When Yahweh Shem Shah raises men up, certain men up with that spiritual power, man. Okay, just like when, as we always go into, America is the modern day or spiritual Egypt. Okay, and just as in ancient Egypt, what? You had Pharaoh, okay, which were the Hamites back then, had their magi and their musicians, okay, their sorceries, okay, that was way far greater than what Esau Edom had, because they ain't had the modern day technology of machines back then, okay, when the Lord gave them that power on the left hand side, okay, and they was doing, they did that act, okay, when those two magi's of Pharaoh, okay, had their staff, and they threw it down, and it became snakes or serpents, and Moses took his staff, okay, and he threw his staff down, and it became a serpent, and Moses' serpent ate up the two magi's serpents, man, to show you that Yahweh Shem Shah power is greater on the right hand side, and that's how it's going to be in the up and coming times that we about to enter into, when Yahweh Shema Shai give his man that power. And it shows now, okay, through this wisdom, knowledge, understanding being presented, this truth, okay, that gathering the elect, okay, and that's being pushed worldwide. Because through this word, we're seeing things are happening more and more, okay? But Esau power is going to be disappointed, man. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get it. Job chapter 5, verse 12. And it says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And that's going to Esau, Edom, NWO. Okay? They crafty. Okay? The NWO is going to be destroyed, man. Okay? They ain't going to have no enterprise of the next coming future, okay, that they're going to be ruling for ages, okay, through their pseudoscience and their biometric technology, okay? They have everybody electronic tag, and they have that mind frame of think they're going to live forever, man. Okay? No, Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to disappoint them. And it's starting with the Lord raising up his elect men through the truth, okay, being teach, okay, and eventually when Yahweh Shai return with a host of angels once again to take them out of power, okay, and this place being destroyed. That's it on that. Now let me go to the book of Job and I end off here. Job chapter 14, verse 5. And it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So there's a certain bound or time limit that Esau Edom is not going to be able to pass. And we're approaching that. As we see now, they're boasting more and more into their technology and talking against the words of Yahweh Shema Shai and constantly oppressing the Lord's chosen people, man. Okay, once again, that's that pride, okay, that deceived them. Okay, but it's coming to a point in time that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to disappoint them, man. Okay. Let me see if Job chapter 20, verse 5. I started at verse 4. Knowest thou this of old, since man was placed upon earth, okay, and that individual, Yoel, and right along with the rest of these Edomites, they're men. Okay, matter of fact, they're less of men. They're basis of men in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? And it says, but it's going into how Yahweh Shema Shai controls everything, man. Okay, including them. And it says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And that's what we're entering into. We're in the time of Esau Edom moment. Okay? And his joy, the little bit of joy that he have left to Yahweh Shema Shai destroyed him, man. Because it said the triumphant of the wicked is short. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until the next time, once again, I'm going to go ahead and give all praises unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well today. A salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide that's in the faith. And that's exalting the names of Yahweh Shema Shai in all truth and sincerity. Until the next time, Shalom, DTA, soon.